Okay, thank you very much. Hi, everybody, and thank you for being here, and thank you for the invitation. My name is Renaud. I am the director of the Paris agency of OpenStudio, and I am here with my dear colleagues, and especially Cédric, for the slides. So, OpenStudio, it is a digital services factory. We joined OW2 in January. It's very recent, and we focus our activities around the three core areas: e-commerce, custom web platform development, and artificial intelligence. These are three domains where we dedicate all our innovation, research, and technical expertise. So, do you have the slides? But wait, I think maybe it would be certainly be boring and almost nose diving if I read the slide, especially at 4 p.m. at the end of 2 days of conferences. So maybe I will change my my purpose. And we haven't tried asking ChatGPT to write a punchier version of our slides, but it was more boring and it wasn't very relevant. So perhaps the next version will do better. So instead of reading the slides displayed on the screen, we have decided to share our story, the story of OpenStudio, that began in 2005 in Auvergne. Because open source is, for us, the guideline of our choices from the beginning. And of course, 18 years in the digital industry, we can all agree it's almost a century for the technologies and innovation. So let's begin in 2005. All began in 2005 in the depths of Auvergne, which is practically nowhere. Three young IT entrepreneurs decided to develop their respective businesses of web creation. So without offices, neither teams, as freelancers, open source was an opportunity and a necessity from the start. Although located in the same Auvergne area, it's an isolated region. So open source provided them an opportunity to work together online, to contribute to developments and eventually on shared projects. But of course, open source it is also, above all, a human adventure, a community with true human connection. That's why we are all here. And finally, eventually, they encounter each other, and they decided to create a business together with this philosophy of open source and their shared project. Of course, it was not only a means to be more efficient and stronger, despite the size of the company at the time, but open source is also became a differentiating factor of choice for some clients. I think you know all this kind of argument. In 2010, a group specialized in energy and ecological transition discovered us maybe, and decided to trust a young company like ours because our choices about open source were aligned with their strategic goals. So it was the beginning of a new area for for the company. And this growth from 2010 to 2018, this new area, this growth phase required us to rethink management and to establish methods, tools, and values for all the new employees. And once again, the foundation of open source served as the basis for structuring our strategy and organization and technical choices. And behind these choices, the real subject it was the spreading of a corporate culture, because a lot new employees were joined the company at the time. And open source was also a recognition for these new colleagues who were younger than us. And it was also a desire to pass on this story and to contribute with all the young colleagues to join us. So at the same time, OpenStudio embraced environmental challenges because of this project about energetical and ecological transition. And we were aware that the environmental footprint of the digital industry were significant. And with the so-called effect rebond, donc in English rebound effect, threatened to negate all the beneficial roles that the digital can play for the society: remote work, mobility, energy efficiency, and more. So that's why OpenStudio has taken the path of green IT, like more and more companies today. Because beyond that, it was also the purpose of responsible digital, the numérique responsable in French, which because we also incorporate ethical consideration and try to involve all stakeholders in the subject. And as Vincent Courboulet says, if digital can be a risk, responsible digital is an opportunity. During the time, another revolution is the widespread of AI, and in all the profession, of course, and sectors. And that's why we decided at this time to create an AI laboratory, because the aim is to control of our tools and not to be dependent from other solution or companies. So, and to prioritize accessibility to all the small and medium company, rather than reserving this technology for an elite so we strive to democratize this technology. And for the last period, from 2018 to today, the AI laboratory has led to an open science project, which is called the Atlas of Productive Synergy, which involves collaboration with university and scientific publication, of course, submitted to open science platforms. So from open source to open science and to open hardware also, because nowadays we also established a foundation to oversee initiatives like Connected Beehive, which is called Melia, with open source and open hardware, and the open data, because we can use the data to describe the life of the beehive. These projects are non-commercial and align with our values. That's why they are in our foundation, and for us it is bound with our environmental sustainability, sharing, transparencies, openness, and sovereignty. So, to conclude, maybe this story, we try to write, like many companies, our purpose, our raison d'être in French, and we like to share with you the last slide with the raison d'être. Okay, I will read it with 20 seconds. Our purpose is to contribute to the emergence of an inclusive and responsible web that serves a society in transition toward a fairer and more sustainable model. With our expertise and awareness of the impact of our technological choices, we accompany the digital transformation of human activities, whether economic or social, at the local and national level, in a sovereign and responsible digital approach, participating in the development of open source and open science. In close collaboration with local communities and in synergy with actors, we build digital solutions that empower everyone to access information, to communicate, to work, to pursue leisure activities, and engage confidently and sustainably with the digital ecosystem. So it's the resume of our activity. Thank you. Sorry for the...
Thank you very much.